Hey guys, it's John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. It's great to be with you. I know it's 3:11 a.m., whether it is 3:11 a.m. or 3:11 p.m., 6 a.m., 6 p.m., 4 a.m., 4 p.m. Been a little crazy today, but I always promise to get these off to you before I head off to sleep. So welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Inspirations for Your Life. We have another great episode today. We're talking a lot about music this week, and tonight or this morning's specific take is on the genre spectrum, and that has to do with exploring diversity, right? Exploring diversity. So the first thing we talk about is diversity in storytelling. Um, how each genre offers a unique lens or perception on the world to appeal to different emotions and desires is quite mystifying and pretty exciting. Genres involving with time, from classic to contemporary, genres grow to reflect our society and our culture. I think a lot of people don't embrace genre because they just feel that it's just like it doesn't mean anything to them, but really it does mean a lot if you will just embrace a genre because you can learn so much from genre. I mean, there's so much that you can learn from it. Um, and I know that it's very interesting uh, for people to pay attention to it. I want to talk about cross genre innovation, why mixing genres can create fresh and exciting content that captivates broader audiences. Now, this might not seem obvious at first pick, but the more you play around, the more you start to embrace things, the more you're going to be like, wow, I actually get that. I actually understand now why people are reacting this way or why they're reacting a different way. I think that's something that is pretty remarkable, if you ask me. So when we think about genre, okay, let's just go there for a moment, and let's to get a real clear picture. Let's ask Merriam-Webster what genre means, because maybe some of us are getting confused on it. So genre, according to Merriam-Webster, is a noun. It's a category of artistic, musical, or literary composition characterized by a particular style, form, or content. Paintings will depict a certain genre. Um, Statues will depict a certain genre. Certain clothes will depict a certain genre, right? Certain cultural activities will depict a certain genre. Are you guys getting the picture here? All right. I'm glad. So genres um, are, in one sense, about viewers' preferences. Okay, what different demographics love and why some people, for example, love streaming services like the ones I put on, and why other people are more into sitting down and reading a good book or wanting to attend a live conference. But I think when we unpack the word genre, we can discover that genre is not just something we find in culture. It's something we find every day in our life because it has a potential to open us up to things that we maybe didn't know exist. Now, you might be asking, hey, John, why do we need a variety of genre? Well, having a wide variety of genres is essential for a richer and more fulfilling entertainment experience. But not only entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, it's also important for enriching our lives. That's right, it's important for enriching our lives. And so if you're saying to me, hey, John, I don't want to learn anything, well, then maybe you haven't really dug into a good book in a while. Maybe you haven't embraced culture. Okay. Genre is very important. Okay. Whether we're talking about a classic, whether we're talking about something new age, right? One of the main reasons for genre is it helps writers, publishers, and booksellers and readers to classify what was written. If you're writing a murder mystery, there's going to be a deadly body found at the crime scene within the first few chapters. If you're writing a romance and there's a dead body on the first page, it's going to be a harder sell to your audience. So genre gives us a heads up to what we can expect and not expect, or to see or not see in a type of book. It allows readers and writers to really hone in on their niche and to captivate people. Genre is a tool for every stage in every process. Okay. It's not something just for old stuff, for new stuff, or things that are far off in other countries, right? Genre allows us to open up to diversity. Genre allows us to judge the merit of our work. We can compare and contrast works in a genre and we can review them together. Pretty cool, right? Genres can help us tap into inspiration that we didn't even know existed. If you love to go to a great play, you can classify that as a type of genre. So, what are genres in a very plain sense? Well, things like drama, fantasy, graphic novels, mythology, legends, comics, technical, science, fables, sonnets, legends, tragedies, ballads, fairy tales, romance, poetry, adventure, mystery, okay, science fiction, history, thriller, crime, and folklore. So these are all different types of genres. And you might find that you like reading a particular genre um, more than another kind. There are also genres in music. Yes, that's, I was going there. So what are the genres in music? I thought you were never going to ask me that. Well, there are many different types of genres and styles in music. One of them is pop. Okay. Another one, and you might have heard some of them like Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish, right? There's also rap. Okay. Like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Eminem, jazz, right? Like Miles Davis, Ella Fitzgerald, Herbie Hancock. We've got the blues, like B.B. King, Muddy Waters, Eric Clapton. We've got folk, ladies and gentlemen, folk. Folk would be on the line of things like Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Mumford and Sons. We've got metal, which is not my favorite, but a lot of people like the genre of metal. And that would be like Metallica, Iron Maiden, Slayer. Okay. We've got country, Dolly Parton, right? Johnny Cash, Blake Shelton. We got classical. People like Ludwig van Beethoven, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Yo-Yo Ma, just to name a few. Just to name a few. Reggae. So reggae is another type of genre. We're talking about people like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Sean Paul. How about punk? Punk is another genre. People in that category are like the Ramones, Green Day, the Sex Pistols. We've got techno and Richie Houghton, Carl Cox, Jeff Mills. We've got trance, Armin van Buuren, Paul Van Dyke, Above and Beyond. We got EDM, Calvin Harris, David Guetta, Martin Garrix. We have drum and bass, Goldie, Pendulum, Netsky. R&B is another genre. Beyonce, Usher, Alicia Keys. Right? How about indie? Indie is also another genre. Things like The Strokes, Arctic Monkeys, Tam Impala. We've got trap, which is like Migos, Future, and Young Thug. We've got instrumentals. One of my favorites. Explosions in the Sky, Chet Atkins, Nils Frahm. Additional genres we've got bossa nova, known for smooth, relaxing music, and Brazilian music. Disco, right? There are lots of different kinds of disco. Bee Gees, Donna Summers. We've got ska, which kind of mixes elements of Caribbean mento and calypso with American jazz and rhythm and blues. World music. We've got Latin, we've got opera, we've got showgaze, we've got funk, we've got swing, we've got grunge, we've got gospel, we've got bluegrass, we've got soul, we got new wave, we got industrial, we've got a lot. So with all these different melodies, we know that certain people like to listen to certain melodies, right? Certain genres. One of my favorite genres I've told you to listen to is the jazz cafe in the rain with plates clanking and soft voices in the background. That's a pretty cool one, if you ask me. So genres are all around us. And if we embrace a genre, then we'll probably be able to learn more about it and also about ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's early in the morning here, but I always promise to get these out to you. I am Mr. John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's such a privilege, pleasure, and honor to be with you, especially before I'm going off to sleep tonight. Going to take a quick shower and then head to bed. But I thank you for being with me tonight. Do be sure to like, love, and support all my great content. Go to believemeachieve.com for more of my amazing, great stuff. And I'll see you guys on another show real soon. All right, everyone, be well and explore some genres. You might just be surprised in what you learn.